cool thing. We're just saying that people in that age group, they had things they like to do recreational, and cocaine was probably one of them. And I'm not surprised when I see that. When you hear about different celebrities and athletes say, "Oh, they snort," I'm not surprised by that because I know that's what that pretty much their drug of choice in that era.
Right.
Do I disagree? I disagree with using it, obviously, but that's what I'm saying. Like you said, it should have never been out there.
That's a fact, man. In the
first place. So,
I agree.
Definitely. But you're tuned into the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast with your brother, Old God, and SamAnt. We going in today on this Thursday. We back Friday, as always, getting it in tomorrow for episode 176. We going to keep on rocking and doing the damn thing. Also, fam, make sure y'all give us a 5-star rating if you're listening on any podcast or audio network right now. We do appreciate that.
Indeed. Oh, God. Let me get to this right quick, man. Let's talk about DJ Khaled. Your boy, DJ Khaled. He had an album that came out, Father of Assad. I tried to get you to fucking listen to it a number of times. You said you finally listened to it. You really weren't feeling it. Yeah. I like DJ Khaled's album. I thought that this one was one of his best bodies of work. But according to Page 6, DJ Khaled reportedly was very upset about his album going number 2 in the first week sales. He stormed into Epic Records. I know we said Def Jam in the beginning, but let's clarify that. Apologies on that. It was Epic Records. And threw a temper tantrum when it was clear that his project was going to lose the number 1 debut album to Tyler, the Creator's Igor. It was said that Khaled was allegedly furious that he came in second and put the blame on the executives handling his album release. Now, this is the kind of hard to believe since we always see Khaled in an upbeat mood. This is according to Hollywood Unlocked. Upbeat mood and spreading a bunch of positivity on social media. However, sources spoke with Page 6 and shared what allegedly happened. He stormed into Epic with an entourage. He was angry and yelling, threw a temper tantrum, blaming the also ran album on his label's chiefs not understanding streaming services and bundle deals. Another insider added he was furious. There was some nasty stuff said. Publicly, he's all about positivity, but there is a mean side to him that people don't see. He overhyped the record and blew it up as the biggest album ever. Oh, God.
SamAnt.
What's your thoughts on this?
You listened to the album more than I did.
Okay.
Should the album be number 2, and this is the biggest album ever, or DJ Khaled album ever?
Let me put it to you like this. I listen to Igor and I listen to Khaled's album. Okay. And what Khaled's mistake was, he put it out right at the same time on an album that he wasn't ready to compete with. When you got that, because I was excited to listen to a Tyler, the Creator album, just because of the body of work we do now and the things that we just got to listen to music. So it excites me to kind of just open my palette up to different varieties of music. I liked a couple of the old joints that Tyler, the Creator did. I fell off for a while. When I heard he had an album coming out, I wanted to hear. The shit blew me away. I didn't really hear any fucking rap on it at all. I don't know what genre of music it was, but the instrumentation was amazing. I understood and dug the vibe he was going on. It reminded me of like a Pimp the Butterfly be on, not on that level, but sonically listening to it, it kind of took me back to that kind of way of listening and music. It was a beautiful body of work. Whether you say it was whack or whatever, motherfuckers gonna win Grammys from that. Khaled wasn't ready for that kind of storm, which is why he went number 2, deservingly so. Great body of work. He had the Scissor joint was dope. They when they sample Outkast, that Meek Mill joint following up was dope. The CeeLo with Nas was dope. The other Nas joint was hot. Jeezy joint was hot. The Beginning was hot. I didn't really like Cardi's joint. I must be honest, even though I got nothing but love for Cardi, wasn't really a fan of that one. Solid body of work. I'm not bumping it in the radio or in the gym now. I still got Nipsey bumping in the radio and in the gym now. As wild as that sound, but DJ Khaled, man, we said when this album came out that although we thought that he may be a little weird, he always seems like in the public he gets all the love. Yeah. So when we were talking about this kind of made us chuckle because this kind of right here was the Khaled that we thought we kind of saw and that people weren't talking about.
Crybaby.
You calling him a crybaby?
I mean, my thing is, I think it's, the body of work is okay. I think it's good. I listened to, a lot of it. I think like a portion, like you said, in the middle of it has some real good bundle of songs, but it really just didn't jump out to me like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. At the end of the day, I think, Sony, just did a better job, with Tyler, the Creator, and the marketing and the project was probably just better, you know what I mean, than DJ Khaled. That's why he's number one. He might be a little spoiled and a little bit privileged to think that everything he puts out is supposed to be number one. Since he's been on his run, every song he's been putting out, people he's been featuring with has been going number one. But sometimes, you know, people can outwit you and outdo you. You know, I don't really fault him from getting mad, but throwing a temper tantrum and shit like that is kind of suspect.
Should this be publicized? Because, I mean, we're very competitive brothers. We are. This is what it is. And number two, although we'd be humbled, and in the public, you would see something completely different behind us, and we'd probably be pissed off too. Would it be fair for somebody to publicize a tantrum that we may have thrown? Even though I don't know if a tantrum would be, and I don't know if we would even place blame. Right. We look at each other. But what I'm saying is, should this have even been publicized? Is this fair for us to criticize Khaled on this? Because I mean, from a competitive standpoint,
I would say yeah, it's definitely fair to criticize him. If you think his body of work wasn't up to par or not the best that you heard, we can say that shit. I mean, I'm not saying that you saying everybody's saying it, but he's mad that his shit wasn't number one. Yeah, and we're saying, look, these are probably possibly the reasons why it wasn't number one. As being, you know, a consumer or somebody who listens to the music. And you definitely listening to both of them. Igor, you know, his problem, you can say, okay, I thought this was better because, and obviously other people did too. That's why he's number two. He's number one. It just is what it is.
I can listen to Igor from top to bottom. And even though I may not identify with all the songs, if I'm driving in a car, and I really put that as my thing. If I can drive in a whip and listen to your album from top to bottom and not want to touch anything and just vibe, you got a very solid body of work. And I could do that with Igor. Even though, like I said, this may not be something I bump with you in the whip or something like that. When I'm by myself, I could do it. Right. DJ Khaled, I'm skipping some songs. And when I see them up against each other, that's okay. That's easy. 1, 2. And 2, what's fucking wrong? 2 in the country. The fuck is wrong with that? Right. So that's a little crybaby.
I mean, I get it though. I mean, I don't want to take away from the competitive. We're competitive.
Yeah. I don't want to take away from that either.
You want to be number one, but sometimes you got to sit back and say, well, okay, you ever been on a court with a guy and like, yo, this guy just got me today.
It's a better day.
Sometimes it happens. You know, you just got to go back to the drawing board, you know, and sharpen up, you know, your craft. Now let it be known. These are alleged coming out from sources that talk to these different record people. News media outlets and stuff. So that is what it is. I do question why they would put that out there. It must have been a pretty bad situation if somebody had to leak it like that.
Somebody leaked it, right? And, you know, I mean, we know Khaled. He liked to protect his image very, very heavy.
Yeah, I remember.
He didn't want this up.
It was a post that we did, you know, with DJ Khaled on stage.
Back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day. And he was bombing. I mean, he was bombing real, very, very bad. I'm not sure if I still have the footage, but people were booing him off the stage. And we posted that on our site. And he had his label actually removed that video from off our website at the time. So, you know, that is what it is. You know, no hard feelings there. But I like a lot of Khaled stuff. I mean, you can go listen to, I look at my title right now. I'm listening to More on One. I'm listening to a whole bunch of DJ Khaled. You know, obviously it's other people on the song and shit.
He produced it and arranged it. Yeah.
But he's a good producer.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna take nothing away from Khaled, even though we still may think what we think about him. He's respected out here in his game. He had a great album. It just didn't beat Igor. It was what it was. Don't cry over spill, man. Keep working. Work harder.
Yes, sir.
Even though you work hard, work harder.
Yes, sir. Definitely. But you're tuning to the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast with your brother, Old God, and SamAnt going in today. If you're listening on any podcast network, whether it be iTunes, Spotify, or Google Play, if you enjoy what you're listening to, please do us a favor and go ahead and give us a 5-star rating. And also tell a friend, share this with somebody, text it to somebody, let them know to check out the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast, man. Let's get it.
Oh God, man. The NBA Finals Game 3 is in the books. We've seen Steph Curry throw a historic effort toward a very depleted Golden State Warriors team, but it ended up being the Toronto Raptors pulling it out.
Truth uncensored, my whole network viral. 12 and a half get you a quarterback. I got them shits flying like spirals. I like my truth uncensored, my whole network viral. 12 and a half get you a quarterback. I got them shits flying like spirals. You're now tuned into the greatest. Motherfucker, you ain't never lie. If them people watching us like YouTube, then tell them motherfuckers like and subscribe. If the blunt stale, I still click a